Most people memorize vocabulary of Japanese thinking they could get fluent at it. I used to be the same. But guess what? It doesn't work. I have discovered a routine that could help you learn Japanese pretty well and could potentially make you fluent at Japanese. So right now I'm enrolled in an N4 batch for Japanese and the classes are on the weekends. So the routine I talk about is I do it on the weekdays. First of all, I revise whatever that is taught in the class. I revise the PPT, I revise the PDFs that are given by the instructor, and I revise my own notes. Second thing is that I do the exercises that are allotted during that class. So, whatever exercises that are done in the class, I revise those, or I check out YouTube also for a lot of exercises. Third point is I listen to Japanese native speakers. So, listening to Japanese native speakers has really helped me with my Japanese. I listen to Japanese podcasts. I watch anime, and I listen to some other Japanese songs also. I don't do it every day because like I'm a like as a busy student I don't get that much time. So I do it any day in the week. Like I don't do it regularly. I just do it any day in the week. Also, I make sure that I revise the kanji characters frequently, at least once a week, because revising kanji is really a tough part for me and I don't feel like revising kanji at all. So that's why the frequency of revising kanji is a bit low. I want to increase it, but let's see. Like right now, I'm hardly revising it. Like I just revise it once a week. The best part and the most important part of learning Japanese for me is shadowing. Like it is the most important part of my Japanese learning journey, that is shadowing. Like whenever I listen to the podcast or some native speakers talk in Japanese, I try to shadow them. Now, what is shadowing? Shadowing is basically you choose a clip or a video in Japanese and you listen carefully. Like you focus on the pronunciation, their accent, their speed, their tone, everything. You focus on it and you then you try to imitate it. Like just imitate it along with them. Even if you don't understand anything, just imitate it with along with them, and it builds muscle memory and your brain really gets used to listening to Japanese and speaking Japanese. So shadowing has been a very crucial part of Japanese learning journey for me. You can start with simple conversations in the beginning, and then you can gradually increase the speed and increase the difficulty according to yourself. Start with basic, because I am at the basic level right now. The second most important part is that I make new sentences. Of course, not every day, but whenever I get time, I make new sentences in Japanese. I try to include Japanese in my everyday life. Like whatever thing I see, I just try to recall the vocabulary first. So like if I see an umbrella, I saw a casa. So that's how I try to include vocabulary in my daily life. And I make new sentences in Japanese. Like I don't make it every day, of course, because I don't get time every day. But like in a week, I make not much, like 15 to 20 new sentences by myself in a week, on the basis of the vocabulary that is taught for that week. So I just include all the grammar patterns and all the vocabulary that is taught in that week. I think out of all this, the best method that I think to learn Japanese is to shadow native speakers, because it is going to get you fluent in Japanese. So that's why I love to shadow native speakers. I listen to Japanese songs also, but it doesn't help that much. I think listening to native speakers talk, like podcast or something, It helps really well. Also, I read the topic that is going to be taught in the next class. So whatever topic that is going to be taught in the next class, I read that topic, read the grammar pattern or whatever vocabulary. I read it prior. I just read it. I don't remember it or anything. I just read it so that it is familiar for me to so that it is familiar for me to understand when it is actually taught.